Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Bigyan natin ng reaction opinion itong video posted by Kiko Barsaga. Sabi lang niya dito na President Francisco Kiko Barsaga State of the Nation Address. Nauna na siyang nagsona kumpara sa Pangulong BBM. Sabi lang niya, disclaimer, political satire. Pakinggan natin ha. President Kiko Barsaga, nag-State of the Nation address na siya, tapos na.
To the Filipino people, this is my State of the Nation address. Our nation is on the brink of destruction, with government corruption at its highest point, the rapidly increasing crime rates, and the rising prices of food, fuel, and electricity. I will first address the most pressing concern of the Filipino people, the increasing costs of fuel due to the Middle Eastern war, with the transport sector being most affected by the oil crisis. Excise tax and value-added taxes on all fuel products must be removed in order to ease the financial burdens for our nation's drivers. Secondly, rising costs of electricity due to the energy.
Now, mag-comment na ako. Yan, sinasabi niya yung totoong kalagayan ng ating bansa. Taas kaayo ang presyo ng petrolyo. Apektado ang lahat. Kanina, kahapon pala, napilitan akong nagpa-gas up. May crudo, may gasolina kasi dalawa yung sakyanan namin. Yung isa sa anak ko, yung isa sa amin. Kasi tataas na naman, malaking pagtaas next week. Grabe. Hirap na hirap na. So anong gagawin? Napakasimple. Tanggalin ang excise tax, tanggalin ang VAT ng langis. And that is the right solution sana. Problema ayaw ng administrasyon. Sayang daw yung makuliktang buwis. Next problem. Yung tumataas na singil ng kuryente.
Prices. Many of our countrymen recently observed a sudden increase in the regular electricity bills, an expected result from the supply disruption in the Middle East, alongside our nation's poor economic performance. An investigation must be made in this matter to determine whether or not the increased prices are unjust and what is to be expected for future electricity bills. Third, the rampant flooding in various parts of our country, including Quezon City, Manila, Cebu, Cavite, and parts of Mindanao, all of which are attributed to the failure of the flood control projects of DPWH and Congress, being one of the largest corruption scandals in our nation, and still no politician being held accountable as of today. This ties on to the fourth matter to discuss, our national corruption reaching its highest point, with the majority of our government receiving very low trust and approval ratings from the Filipino people, and low foreign investments due to the massive distrust and bleak financial growth forecasts of our nation and government. Our government must start taking steps against corruption in order for our economy to recover. Fifth, the rising crime rates, particularly violent crimes. The recent incident involving the Move It rider that was robbed and murdered while working. The school shooting incident that's left multiple dead. These examples are only a small fraction of the recent surge in violent crimes, which has caused the rapid deterioration of the peace and order within our nation. I propose the implementation of the death penalty towards thieves, murderers, rapists, and corrupt politicians in order to bring peace back into our communities. 6. Tax silica, while potentially greatly benefiting our local economy, must be handled with extreme caution. The required energy and water for its daily operations must be balanced with the needs of the residents surrounding the site of the data centers. And environmental laws must be strictly applied to limit the long-term consequences of this project. 7. The Senate impeachment court. Billions have already been wasted since the impeachment plan against Vice President Sara Duterte first began in February 2025. Billions of wasted taxpayer money spent on a fruitless endeavor that will never be recovered. My point still stands. Vice President Duterte is one of the most effective leaders that we have now within the national government. But our nation's only hope in reversing the failed national policies that has led our economy to this point. This impeachment will ultimately fail, and I expect to see her in Malacanang in 2028. I am President Kiko Barzaga, and I approve this message.
Ang galing. Oh, Agree ba kayo sa mga sinabi niya? Ako talagang 100% totoo lahat yung sinasabi niya. Yung impeachment ni VP Sara is a waste of taxpayers' money. Simula pa nung Pebrero hanggang ngayon, ilang millions na ang nagagastos. Tapos, alam naman natin ang magiging resulta. Para bang nanonood ka ng boxing, alam mo na sinong mananalo. So, may excitement pa ba? Wala na. So, sayang-sayang lang ang resources ng gobyerno. Pera natin yan. Crime rate, sinasabi ng pulis na bumaba daw ang statistics. I don't know, statistics nila, yun. Kaya lang, iba ang nangyayari sa ground eh. Iba ang perception ng taong bayan. So, mas ligtas daw ngayon. Ako nga, takot na takot akong lumabas basta gabi na. Hindi na ako lumalabas. Dahil, ibang-iba ngayon kumpara nung panahon ni Tatay Digong. So again, that's perception. Umaamin naman ang PNP na yung perception ng taong bayan na hindi nila, wala silang magawa. May disconnect ang data ng PNP na bumababa ang crime rate at saka ang taong bayan, yung majority sentiment is hindi safe. Umamin ang PNP dyan. Ano pa? Corruption. Ano nang nangyari? Sinong napakulong nila? Mga mastermind, napakulong ba? Wala. So anong ipagmamayabang ng Pangulo? Mamaya. Sa kanyang mahiya naman kayo, so na last year. And then, Pac Silica. Maganda nga sa papel, maganda sa ano. Kailang ako, duda ako dyan. Masisira at masisira ang ating kalikasan. Kasi ang mananaig lang yan yung greed for money. Kawawa ang future generations with this Silica Pax project na yan. Salamat mga kaibigan sa inyong pagsubaybay sa channel na ito. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa tribong Talandig ng Bukidnon dahil ang income natin sa channel na ito is pantulong sa tribo. Namimigay tayo ng libreng yero at pako para makapagpatayo naman sila ng mas maayos na tirahan. Panoorin nyo ang video na ito.
Ani ang natagaan og yero. Mag-atop na ni sila karon. So mao na ni ang gipatindog nila nga balay. O karon managyud sa pag-atop. So maayo na gid nga tan-awon kay nahuman na og atop ang among gihatag nga yero.
Salamat to Ginoo ta. Salamat sa Ginoo kay ginabangay magsin ug sa nag-sponsor ani nga sin. Gyud kay nakabalan gyud mi kay nagpuyo rami sa among ugangan.
Oo, so nagpuyo lang ka, nagluon lang mo sa ilaha. Oo, so karon nakabalay na gyud mo. So salamat kaayo.